I'm sure you've heard the news. The Trump administration has unleashed a storm of firepower upon Yemen. The target? Houthi rebels, who have been a thorn in the side of the Yemeni government and its allies for years. The Pentagon says it's all about defense, a necessary action to protect international interests and maintain stability in the region. They claim the Houthis attacked international shipping and even US Navy ships in the Red Sea, posing a significant threat to maritime security. The response? A barrage of airstrikes meticulously planned and executed to cripple the Houthis' capabilities. We're talking at least 40 coordinated attacks, each one designed to hit strategic targets. Cities like Sana'a, Saada and Hudaida have been shaken to their core, with infrastructure reduced to rubble and countless lives disrupted. The Pentagon says it's all about degrading the Houthis' ability to launch drones and missiles, aiming to neutralize their offensive capabilities. But what's the real story? Is this just about defense, or is it something more? Analysts are divided on the true motivations behind these strikes. The Trump administration has been hawkish on Iran, viewing the Houthis as an extension of Iranian influence in the region. The Houthis are aligned with Iran, receiving support and resources that bolster their insurgency. Is this a proxy war? The situation is complex, with multiple layers of geopolitical interests at play. What we do know is this: Yemen is a tinderbox, a nation on the brink of collapse, and the Trump administration just threw a match on it, igniting further chaos and uncertainty. The strikes have sent shockwaves through the region. Allies are watching closely, assessing their next moves. Enemies are taking notes, preparing for potential retaliation. The Middle East is a powder keg, a region fraught with tension and historical grievances. And Yemen is the fuse, a flashpoint that could ignite wider conflict. The world holds its breath. What will happen next? The stakes have never been higher. It is like the deadly game of cat and mouse in Yemen. The Houthis are not backing down. Despite numerous challenges and setbacks, they remain resolute in their mission. They've launched their own attacks, showing their capability and determination. Their targets? US warships and vital trade routes in the Red Sea, crucial for global commerce. They even claim to have hit the USS Harry S. Truman, a claim the US vehemently denies. But the message is clear. The Houthis are a force to be reckoned with, and they want the world to know it. They operate in the shadows, using guerrilla tactics to harry their enemies, making them unpredictable and dangerous. They're masters of disguise, blending in with the civilian population, making it hard to distinguish friend from foe. It's a deadly game of cat and mouse, with each side trying to outmaneuver the other, and the stakes are getting higher with every passing day, bringing new escalations. The Houthis rely on a steady supply of weapons, crucial for their sustained operations. Where do they get them? The US says Iran is the main supplier, fueling the conflict. Drones, missiles, even naval mines. Iran is allegedly funneling it all to the Houthis, increasing their firepower. This clandestine support is fanning the flames of conflict. It's a dangerous game with no clear end in sight, and it's putting the entire region on edge, creating a volatile situation that could spiral out of control. Iran's fingerprints are all over this conflict, leaving a trail that is hard to ignore. The US says Iran is the Houthis' main backer, providing them with crucial support, supplying them with advanced weaponry which has significantly altered the dynamics of the conflict. These aren't just small arms. We're talking sophisticated drones, capable of precise strikes, missiles with long-range capabilities, and even naval mines that pose a threat to maritime security. The US claims Iran is using Oman and the Red Sea as smuggling routes, disguising weapons as humanitarian aid. Iran denies these allegations, of course, calling them baseless and politically motivated. But the evidence is mounting, with intercepted shipments and seized weapons pointing to Iranian involvement. The weapons being used by the Houthis are too advanced, too sophisticated to have come from anywhere else. Experts agree that the technology points directly to Iran, leaving little room for doubt. Iran's involvement adds a dangerous layer to an already volatile situation, escalating tensions further. It's a proxy war, plain and simple, with Iran using the Houthis as a tool to exert influence. Iran is using the Houthis to poke and prod at the US and its allies, testing their resolve. They're testing the waters, trying to see how far they can push. The geopolitical risks are enormous. One wrong move could spark a wider conflict, drawing in multiple nations and leading to a catastrophic outcome, engulfing the entire region in flames with consequences that could last for generations. Why are there not more people talking about the turmoil in Yemen? Even within the United States, the conflict in Yemen is deeply divisive. The Trump administration is itself split. Vice President J.D. Vance has been vocal in his opposition to further entanglement in foreign conflicts. He believes the US should focus on domestic issues. However, National Security Advisor Mike Waltz and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth are singing a different tune. They see the Houthis as a direct threat to US interests and are pushing for a more aggressive approach. It's a classic hawk versus dove scenario, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The American public is also divided. Some see the conflict in Yemen as a necessary fight against terrorism. Others view it as a quagmire, a pointless war that will only lead to more bloodshed. The debate rages on. Meanwhile, the bombs keep falling.